Ritual game. On April the 1st of 2025, something happened while the girl was playing a game called The Sky is Blue all by herself.
The sky is blue and I see you.
The girl can be seen getting frightened and turning to run away. It doesn't look like anything strange was caught on camera. However, the girl was sure she saw a creepy dark face inside her bedroom, lurking in the darkness. The purpose of the game is to interact with paranormal entities by repeating the phrase, "The sky is blue, I see you," in different places like some sort of ritual. After realizing the game may indeed be real, she couldn't help but be drawn to it, even though her parents forbid her from playing it after seeing how afraid she was.
The sky is blue and I see you.
Now, after hearing about the game, she wouldn't be the only sibling curious enough to try it out. Her older sister Vicky decided to play the game with her in order to find out what got her younger sister so scared.
What do you do?
You go, the sky is blue, move down and say, and I see you. And you want to look for a baby's face.
The sky is blue and I see you.
That's not how you do it. You have to point up at the ceiling
That's what I did.
and slowly go down.
Why do I have to do it slowly?
Because that's how it goes.
The sky is blue and I see you. There's nothing. There's no baby. There's baby photos, but there's no baby.
Nothing happens while they play the game together, so on another night while home alone, Vicky decides to try this game out again, only this time something terrifying happens. Watch closely.
The sky is blue and I see you. 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 The sky is blue and I see you.
A well-stable chandelier suddenly just drops from the ceiling without warning in the middle of this creepy game. Vicky explains that it only could have fell if it somehow got loose and the weight caused it to drop. But due to the fact that it fell suddenly right when she was attempting the game in that room, left her completely shaken up.
Alright, so for those of you asking, this is what fell. I think I need a priest or to sage my house at the least, but that game, absolutely not.
Whatever the case, the incident with the chandelier was enough to stop Vicky from playing the game again. So is this game really some form of paranormal ritual? Or is there a normal explanation for this? Until we see more of the game, we may never know. Nightclub Collapse. On April the 8th of 2025, panic struck the Jet Set nightclub over in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, as the roof of the building suddenly collapsed during a Ruby Perez performance, causing 232 people to lose their lives and many more injured. Now, shortly after the incident occurred, while rescuers began searching the rubble amidst the chaos, something strange was captured. Watch closely. What looks like a dark figure with wings can be seen emerging from the scene. When the video was aired on national news, some viewers pointed out that the figure resembles the angel of death, as if it were there to gather the unfortunate souls. Strangely enough, another rescuer on the scene captured this. What looks like a dark figure can be seen standing on top of the rubble as the camera pans across. It is often believed that disasters like this usually attract paranormal entities, but without further evidence, we may never know, so let me know what you think. Spend the night. In a secluded part of Galloway Forest Park in Scotland, there lies a place commonly known as the White Lagan Bothy. The place was originally established as a shepherd's house, but was soon converted into a bothy, a type of open shelter for hikers and people travelling by. Many people who stayed in the White Lagan Bothy reported experiencing strange paranormal events inside. One day, a man was looking for a place to camp and was nearby, so he mustered the courage to spend the night in the bothy, which seemed fine at first, but comes nighttime and things get a little creepy.
I've set up my bed for the night. Gonna get the fire on when it gets darker. There's normally loads of candles around, but they've all been burnt out. I got one of them water filter straws, and it comes with 2 little bags as well, so you can attach the straw to that. But I've not got to use. Oh, maybe this is the guests. There was no one there. I don't know if that's just people fucking with me or something. I don't know if that's something they do, but I don't think it would be that family. It was just a dad and his daughter and son. Oh well, we'll see. It was just knocking on the door again, and then I went out, but there was no one there, so I don't know what's going on, but I've not heard of any haunted bobbies or anything. I've never had weird shit. Fuck's sake. Just wanted a nice little bobby night. If you've watched all my videos before, you know I don't do shit like this. Gonna be a fun night. I can hear walking around in the other room, and then I go in there and it just stops. Maybe I just put my music on really loud and forget about it. Yeah, cameraman never dies right. So it's been about an hour and a half since I last made a video, and I've just been doing what I said. I've had my music on loud.
Despite all the creepy activity, he managed to put some music on to distract himself and stay the full night. The very next morning, he says this.
Had a bit of an experience last night. Not really sure what was going on. Thought it was just people knocking on the door and running away that were camping nearby, but it didn't seem like that when I went outside. Couldn't really explain what was happening next door with the noises, but I'm not really a believer in ghosts myself. It was a bit creepy, but I'm more of an alien guy. But if you are into ghosts and all that paranormal stuff, these are not the videos for you, because this is not what I do, this is not what I'm about. I'm just a happy hippie, hiking, living in nature, loving the world. I never have anything like this happen to me, so hopefully it's just a one-off and everything goes back to normal now. So
He explains how he thought it was just some other campers nearby messing with him, but when he went to check straight after the knocking, he saw no signs of anybody else around. But seeing as he doesn't believe in the paranormal, he just shrugged it off and continued to stay the night there. So it seems this bothy may indeed be haunted. But let me know what you think down below. The crash. The following video was taken by a security camera on someone's balcony somewhere in Indonesia. The footage shows someone on a motorbike almost crashing straight into a wall, but something else is captured. Watch closely. A dark shadow figure can be seen rising up from the ground off in the distance, and clearly moves behind the leg of the building, so it doesn't appear to be something on the lens. Some nearby locals came to help the man and check he was okay, but none of them seemed to notice the dark figure. However, many people in the comments believe this figure was somehow responsible for causing the collision, but without further information, this one remains a mystery. Behind you. Late one night, a woman named Maddie Rose was driving home from her mother's house. She pulled down her street and parked her car. Then she noticed something dark move across her rearview mirror. She opened the door and noticed a dark silhouette moving across the bushes. So she quickly locks herself inside the car and films the wing mirror.
I understand this is probably going to sound insane or look like a blur to you, but I was crying. I watched this thing move across in my rearview mirror when I was driving back of my car to the front. I could see it from outside and in the mirror. I got out of my car, like staring at me, but if I looked away, I couldn't find it until it was closer. I have never felt fear like this. The hair on my arms was standing up. I was crying on the phone with my mom, waiting for my stepdad to come over because I couldn't believe this is what I really saw.
A terrifying silhouette can be seen in the wing mirror just clearly standing there, leaving Maddie to cry in fear. The next morning, she makes an update on the situation, explaining that there is nothing that could have caused this illusion.
I'm going to take you outside so that you can see the location of where this was. So this is directly outside of my house. This is going to be where the car is parked and exactly like where everything is. As you can see, there's literally nothing. And here is from the angle of the car. This is from directly around. There's nothing that would have cast a shadow. So I just found out that my neighbor has been experiencing something weird. I completely forgot until my boyfriend reminded me. So her side door has been opened repeatedly throughout the last week, and that door does not have a key. It can only be opened from the inside. She keeps coming home, or her friend comes home. There's nothing missing, but the door is wide open. Nobody is able to unlock it except for them from the inside. She just called me to tell me about it, and I just told her about what happened with me.
Maddie shows that there is nothing that could form the silhouette that she had seen. The next night, she decides to recreate the same scene to see if she sees it again, but there's nothing there. She then compares the two together to show that she really did see a figure that day. The only difference between the two is that one of them has the light on in the back. So is it possible the light did cast a shadow, and it's actually pareidolia? Or did she really see something horrifying moving closer to her that night? I'll let you be the judge. If you have any video recommendations, you can send them over to depthsofdespairbusiness@gmail.com or tag us on TikTok at depthsofdespairyt. The Appalachian Woods. A woman named Cheyenne was born and raised in the Appalachian Mountains, and one day while filming a casual hike through the woods with one of her friends, she hears something undeniably chilling.
Such a beautiful day.
Yes, that view was amazing.
Oh, wow, so worth all the trouble.
Yeah.
While walking through the woods, a voice in the distance yells out to them a few times before saying, "Hey, come here." The two of them completely ignore it and continue down the trail, hurrying back to their car. In the Appalachian Mountains, they often follow a rule of if you hear it, no you didn't. Similarly, on the night of April the 15th of 2025, a woman named Tyler was out glamping in the Appalachian Mountains with her dog. While taking her dog out for a little stroll in the night, she hears something utterly terrifying.
Come on, baby. Yeah, let's go. We spots? Was that Dalmatian? Okay. You just wanted to be in the video. Say hey. We may have to go inside. Yeah, because what is that? Let's go inside. It sounds super far away, but like... Nah, what is that? Yo, come on. Come on, yo. You came inside so fast. Yeah, I don't know what that was, but we in for the night.
Some sort of terrifying scream-like sounds can be heard coming from the woods. Having lived there for a long time and never heard this particular sound before, Tyler just decides to get out of there and head back inside with her dog. They believe this is a type of mimic entity that often tries to lure people in the woods and often lurks in the Appalachian Mountains, seeing as the mountains are extremely old. But until someone explores further, this will all remain a mystery. The cave. A man named Constantine who lives in France discovered a cave and decided to descend down into the depths of this cave. Nothing unusual occurred at the time. However, not long after returning, strange things started happening inside his house. One day, he was calling someone on his phone when his home security camera captured something creepy. Watch closely. The door suddenly opens by itself, catching his attention, then other objects in the room begin to move on their own, startling him. These events have been happening ever since he started exploring the caves, so perhaps something followed him back. He also tried to contact it by using a Ouija board, so things could get worse. But the question remains, just what is lurking down in the deep caves? Off the bed. A woman named Natalie, who lives with her son somewhere in the UK, says that she has been doing renovations on the house, and ever since this started she has been dealing with unexplainable events inside the house. She believes somehow the renovations might have angered some lingering spirits in the home. One night while her son is fast asleep, the security camera in his bedroom captures this. Something unseen seems to yank on the boy's leg and pull him off the bed. The boy starts to cry and says, "No, I don't like it." As if he was speaking to someone in the room with him, but clearly there is nobody there. Natalie says that the boy came straight to her room, saying a man pulled him out of his bed and he had black hair and wore a jumper, leaving us to question just who or what is this man. Let me know what you think. The new house. A man named Clay just recently moved into a new house with his little daughter. The house was originally built in the 1950s, and ever since moving in, Clay often heard strange sounds around the house. On one night, his daughter was fast asleep in her bedroom when he captured this.
Hey guys, I just wanted to show you something. I just moved into a new house, and some weird things have been happening. Here, just let me show you. Pardon the mess. It's a little bit of a disaster because, like I said, we just moved in. But anyways, right here, I just want to show you my daughter is sleeping. Okay? Now watch. Here, this back room is where it gets weird. Just listen to this. Look at my cat reacting.
I know you can't resist. I know you can.
No, not doing it. Hang on. I can't do this.
His daughter can be seen sleeping peacefully, but as he heads over to another room, something seems to catch his cat's attention. before he suddenly hears his daughter's voice coming from that room, just calling out to him. This left him completely spooked. Clay just decides to not look further into it and plans to move houses once again before things get worse. Abandoned. In the following video, two friends were walking past an abandoned building in Scotland when they heard a bunch of banging coming from inside. So they pull their phones out, only to record this.
It is a ghost.
It's just a wind.
Wait. Must be a ghost.
No, it's a wind.
No, it's a ghost.
Let's go. It's a fucking ghost.
There's nothing else there.
What else could it be? See? Really?
I told you it was fucking haunted.
Some odd banging sounds can be heard coming from inside the building. The windows are all boarded up, but one window board can be seen flapping around aggressively as if someone was playing with it. But if we increase the brightness and look closely, we can see there is nobody there. So could this abandoned building really be haunted? I'll let you be the judge. Now if you're ready for another one, you're gonna want to see this video about a man who was found deceased in a trailer. Then something terrifying happens. Just click the thumbnail on screen to watch this video now. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you over in the next one.